there. It's me, everyone's favorite loser, Bep. B-E-P. We're just being chill. We're running ourselves a little supermarket. And that's really all we're doing, is just running the market. So a lot of things have changed since this all, this happened, this went down the other night. First of all, how much money did we make? $122. So we are making less, but we're spending a lot more. So here's what's new. So first of all, look at this. Look at this tower of products. Isn't that neat? And look, all brand new products. We have high return flour. We have some rice, salt, spaghetti, peanut butter, fancy oil. Kale is still the worst, and I hate him a lot. But we are expediting the process because we now have a self-check. I know, it's very exciting. But that's not all. First of all, it's official. We are now Beps. But also, we have a new addition to the family. Please welcome Mark. This is Mark, everybody. Mark's helping me out a lot. And I'm really happy about that. Because that just means that I can do less work and still make mad stacks, because as you can see, we're almost to 3,000 whole dollars. But that's not the only thing that's new. Look at it. Oh, look at that. We have a scanner. Check this out. Look, we don't have any oil here. We could use some more peanut butter. Look at that. What else do we need? Oh, we're all out of bread here. And looks like we could use some oil here, some water, some milk, some cheese, perhaps. The eggs actually seem fine, but... And there they are. Didn't have to move. All right, Mark, come on. Look at Mark. Look at him. Mark knows what he's doing. I like Mark. Mark's doing good. Kale. You look at me when I talk to you, Kale. Service with a smile, all right? Yeah, with a smile. That's good. Are you gonna smile? Smile just like me. This guy. Mark, you did good. Kale, the customers hate you. You need to step up your game. Because this isn't my problem that you're so terrible at your job, all right? Anyway, we're now open for business. I think we should be doing some cold calls, seeing who comes around, trying to get some new customers. Anybody. Hello, ma'am. How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Oh, those are some very big earrings. Have you ever considered coming to my store? It's called Beps. I'm Bep, by the way. See? It works. Hello, sir. What a nice, bright red tie you got there. That's a really nice tie. Have you ever considered that? The color of your tie is very similar to the color of my grocery store. In fact, that woman also has some red clothing. If you'd like to, excuse me, I have a store. Huh. Looks like we got triplets. Looks like we got quadruplets. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Would you like to come into my store? It's called Beps. All right. Now this is my favorite part. Just controlling stock, making sure we have everything we need. All right. Everything's looking okay. Everything's looking fine. We could maybe use some more rice, maybe a little bit more olive oil. See the blue flour. We got the red flour. That's what I'm gonna call them from now on, because that's and some water. But we're just gonna we're gonna wait this out. We don't want to spend so much. It's nice to have fully stocked shelves, but it's also nice to make money. Look at this guy. Look at all these buy-in. Look at it. 63, 66, 72, 75, 81. Wow. Sir, I love you. What? I mean nothing. Oh, we need rice. Oh, we need flour. Hey, bud. Yeah, Mark, we need to act fast. The flour. The coffee, the other flour. Get 2 of those. And then some tea as well. So grab those. Hello, sir. You need help with your little self-check there? Oh, I can help you out right there. That's so great that you're using the self-check. Look how fast you're going, self-checking things out. You are horrible at your job. Anyway, Mark needs some help, so... There, we could maybe use some spaghetti. Water. Eggs. Pretty good. Ooh. I did not need to scan those barcodes individually. Come on, Mark. Let's get to work. Oh, look at that. All right, we got the pasta, maybe the blue flour, the oil, no. We gotta move. We gotta move. Mark, we gotta move. We gotta move. We gotta move. We are not out of stock. That... don't worry, I'll be right there. Hello, ma'am. I'm just here to help you with your little self-check here. I'm sorry that you were having issues. There you go. How much? How much? I'd love a tip though, if you could spare me some of your change. Good job, Mark. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right. What are we thinking? Maybe some milk And eggs again. And cheese. 2 cheeses. Oh! Mark, we need to move, we need to move, we need to move now. Does making the store... Does having the lights turn on throughout the entire day make the place feel lifeless? Okay. I think I got more spaghetti than I needed. I think I got too much spaghetti. And not enough everything else. Oh, this is not good. Look. We have salt. We have rice. Keep stocking them, Mark. Oh, I'll be right there to help you. Don't worry. Yeah, no, we offer quick and speedy service here at Beps. But you wouldn't know that, would you? Do we have... There we go. Okay, we're good. Just keep moving the... Just keep moving the... Why did we spend so much on pasta? We don't need this much. I'm okay. I think we're going to be okay. Mark, please don't tell me. Okay. We're almost done for the day. And overall, I think we did a pretty good job. Mark, you did everything I wanted you to. You did great. Good job, Mark. Kale, I wish you were dead. Now, sir, please speed up. You're acting like Kale right now. You don't want to be like Kale, sir. And we're closed. Hello, sir. Do you think I could get a job application at the Olive Garden you work at? Because I hate certain people that I work for. Who am I kidding? I don't work for you. You work for me. Know your place. I'm not mad at Kale. I just wish he understood. Let's see how we did. $157, all right. It's been a while since I've been to the place, the spot. I think we gotta raise some prices. $1.99 for salt. All right, that's a little steep, I know. Now we're gonna do $4.29 for the olive oil. $4.99. It seems like a pretty good price for the flour. We're making bank off the tea and coffee, that's for sure. And we're gonna keep it like that because those are our money makers right there. Because they're always selling out somehow. This should be good. I think this is gonna be all right. We don't need any licenses, but I do think I might want to get an expansion. Seems like a good idea to me. I'm just saying. As for different things we could buy, I think we're all right. Ooh. Am I willing to expand? I mean, I think we need to expand. Purchase. That's a big buy. But if you look at that. And I think I know exactly what's going there. Now look at that, actually. Let's move it a little bit. Right there. So now you can get to over here, even though there's nothing stocked over here right now. Now there's all this space for the lines that Kale keeps. Service with a smile. I know my smile is pretty. Oh, look at that oil. Look at how much oil is left. A single oil. One oil, please. How much are we spending? Well, first of all, if we go to storage, we'll see so much pasta. So much pasta. So we'll be fine. But let's start scanning. We need 2 teas. We need like 3 of these. I thought I was gonna sneeze. Okay. You can never have too much sugar. Here, let's get 1 peanut butter. Ooh. 2 cereals. Yeah, I think we're good over here. I think we're gonna skip the water for now. And cheese we can get 1 of. Eggs we can get 1 of. 1 bread, just 1. And that should be good. We're spending $365. That's a lot. That's how the business is. Sometimes you just gotta lose money to spend money, and then you. Anyway. The vehicles are loud. Now I'm hoping, praying, that there's going to be enough space in storage. I'm so sorry, Mark. I'm so sorry. You're just gonna have to carry that. I'm sorry, Mark. Mark, everything's gonna be okay. I know. I know. As for you, Kale, we're gonna put you closer to the door. Look at all this space. Ew. Ew! You think about that, Kale. Alright, time for cold calls. Hello, ma'am. Did you see that my employee is standing out in the cold with a box in his hands? Hello, ma'am. Did you see my employee? He's so tired from holding that box. If only someone would come in and purchase a single bottle of oil. Mark, this isn't going well. I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to keep holding it. Hello, sir. You seem like a wealthy man. Have you ever considered buying this one bottle of oil? Not the one on that shelf, the one on these shelves. No, not. I'm trying my best, I promise. Hello, ladies. Come on in. We have oil. I'm gonna help you. Don't worry. Buy the oil. Maybe we need some subliminal messages. I think we need to get our. These are some really great choices. I like how you chose the olive oil, but have you ever considered the other oil that we have in stock? I love. See, I got you, Mark. You know I'm good for it. Mark, did you know that? Just keep on going. Just keep on going. This is gonna be okay. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be okay. Oh boy. Okay. Beep. 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 I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling kind of scared for Mark. Just saying. You got this, Mark. Yo, check this out. Check this out. Check this out. This is gonna be good. Y'all are gonna love this. Never mind. We'll do it later. Did I raise the price of the cheese? I don't think I did. Wrong one. Did I raise prices on cheese? I don't think I did. Hello, so you're buying a whole lot of peanut butter there. Have you ever considered slowing down? Beep. 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 I saw the red. I saw the red and I... It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, Mark. I trust you. I'm so sorry, sir. He's ruining my life. Okay. What? Don't worry, ma'am. I got you. This is what happens when you have a professional take care of it. Okay. Mark, we have a code red. We need to close the store. Service with a smile, Kale. With a smile. Honestly, I don't care that the cheese is too expensive for you. If you can't afford it, you can't afford to shop at my store. You got this, Mark. Yo, why is it so dark over here? That's not my problem. How are we doing? We're doing... We need sugar over here. We need sugar. 2 sugars. And also, I'm not keen on the how many. Oh, that should be it. That should be it for the entire, because now we're done. We're done for the day. We can't purchase anything more. This is it. Well, I am so sorry that you need assistance. I'll be right there. Unfortunately, though, I'm a little busy, so maybe if you gave me some time and were patient. Service with a smile. There you go. Now, oh, look at that. Okay. Looks like everybody has decided to go back home for the night. It's time to see how this all stacks up. What do you think, Kale? You think you did a good job? I know you didn't. We lost 400. We lost $400. Now, granted, a lot of that came from the expansion. If we hadn't expanded, we would have made money. I don't know why, but I still want to blame Kale. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think I just really, I just really think this was your fault. Do I have the resources to hire another restocker? I need 6 racks. I have 1. I think if we had another restocker... Can I hire anybody, any other people? No, it's just cashiers and restockers. Because this is where I'm coming. This is where I'm coming from here. Is if I had another restocker, then I'd have Mark and the other restocker handling stuff on that end, and wouldn't have to really do anything there. And then I could fire Kale and do this myself. Because frankly, Kale is doing a bad job. And I don't like him. And I hope that you know that I don't like you, Kale. I hope you understand for every second that you work here that I wish you weren't here. I wish that I was paying you more. And I'll tell you why. Because I feel like if I just gave you a one-time payment to never show your face around here again, I would, oh my God. Sorry, I'm looking at my TikTok comment section right now. Someone's asking if I can do a video about King Oger. King Oger is, of course, the 2023 Super Sentai season from it that at this time is last year. I did not see King Oger, but I really want to, and it's a high priority. I'm currently if you'd like to know, I'm currently watching Bee Fighter, Juko Bee Fighter, which is it's an interesting one for sure. I mean, they're all interesting. My thing with Bee Fighter is that it's very basic. It has the whole Monster of the Week plot, and I'm not a fan. I'm actually not really vibing with Bee Fighter. I don't know. I think it's just I long for more serialization. I want to see stories, and I can tell you right now that I could not tell you like a single defining aspect of any of these characters. Like Takia is there, he's the blue one, he's the leader. Daisuke I, I you know, and Ray, I just got to the point where she left because her actress was injured, which is very sad and really unfortunate, especially because like they tried to hide it by making her wear these really bulky scarves, and those looked bad. And then eventually got to the point where she just wasn't showing up outside of the suit, and then she just left off screen, and all we got was a voiceover, which the actress, I mean, thankfully she actually, you know, ADR, she did it, but it was also over like a PNG of herself, and it's just like, man, that sucks. But the new girl, Mai, what can I say other than she's young? She's 19, which is like the first one. That's one of the first. She's like, "Hi, my name is Mai. I am 19." But so she's kind of like the way hip. Oh, I'm so hip, girl. Um, but I really don't know. I'm if there's one thing that I really like about B Fighter, it's honestly the costume design for not only the B Fighters but also the Jamal, the generals like Schwartz. Despite the fact that his name is Schwartz, and every time I see his name in the subtitles, I immediately think of Ben Schwartz, and I'm like, damn, Sonic, Sonic the Hedgehog. But nah, he's got a really good design. He's got sort of like these sort of like tentacle head, like I wouldn't call them dreads, but they kind of look like dreads, kind of. But it's more like a Medusa. A Medusa if the snakes were more hair like than snake like, if that makes any sense. Oh, and but also the B fighter suits, they're all really good. Black Beat might be my favorite, even though he's not a B fighter. He's, you know, he's a villain. I do hope that that Black Beat's sort of his little scuffle that he's having with the rest of the Jamal people is going to go somewhere. I like serialization, and I hear that King Oger's got some pretty good serialization. And I hear that there's like a time skip, like 2 years. I think they skipped 2 years. And there's a Kyoryuger crossover. I saw Kyoryuger, and I really liked Kyoryuger, but that's just because I do get a kick out of the weird and absurd. So the whole dinosaur thing mixed with samba dancing, that, I mean, it makes no sense, but I just find it really funny, and like, I don't know. What can I say? That's also I and Don Brothers. I know I talk about Don Brothers a lot, mostly talking about like fan fiction and how I would make that into a Power Ranger show. But if I want to talk about Don Brothers just outright, Markusatsu, um, he has a thumbnail where he's got where Don Brothers in the Seinfeld thought, the Seinfeld font, and that's really good, because it really does kind of encompass it, because it is kind of a show about nothing, sort of like how Seinfeld is kind of every episode that they don't learn any lessons. They're just still a bunch of assholes. It's sort of an anti-show. There's no arcs per se. Like usually there's like a big bad guy that they're trying to fight, but then Dawn Brothers is just like that. These people are just gonna keep on turning into monsters so long as they have extreme desires. So we're just kind of hanging out. Like there's an ending. there's a final boss, but it's not very satisfying. It's not a super satisfying ending. But then again, I mean, there's not really that's kind of how Dawn Brothers is. It doesn't really start. It just kind of it just kind of happens. You know, they're just having a normal time, and then shit, you're a you're a superhero now. Have fun. If I can be 100%, I am a pretty decent fan of Toshiki Inoue's work. He of course is a head writer for Dawn Brothers, Jetman, Agito, Fies, Kiva, and I haven't seen Fies or Kiva, but because I'm working my way through Kamen Rider very very slowly and surely, and of course after because I have my list. After I'm done with B Fighter, then I'm gonna watch Deca Ranger, which I've had on my docket for ever. And then after that, I'm gonna go back to Ultra, and I'm gonna try out Ultra 7, because I mean I've heard really good things, and I've seen Ultraman, the original series, so I might as well continue on. I do think it would be pretty cool. Then after Ultra 7, what was I gonna? I think I'm gonna do Kamen Rider Ryuki. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look at my list right now. So yeah, then after Ryuki, I feel like I'm gonna change this because it scares me. But after Kamen Rider Ryuki, I have Go Ranger, and that one's kind of weird. I don't know about that one. I really don't. I really don't. Cause it's like 80 something episodes, and it's just a lot there. But it's the first. I mean, it's historic. It's the start of a big thing, and after that, kind of keeping with the Shinomori, because I really need to get more in the Shinomori um, swing of things, because I mean I've read some of the original Kamen Rider manga, but I really got to get more into his shows that he did, like the original Kamen Rider shows from the Showa era, Go Ranger. Maybe try out Jack. See if that's good. It's the shortest Sentai season, so I mean it might be good just to watch. But it's still like 30 something episodes. It's not maybe it's like 28. I could check. But I'm keeping it going with the Shinomori sort of theme. I'm not doing another Shinomori show after Go Ranger, but I am doing Metalder, which is obviously based on Android Kakaider. So Jack has 35 episodes. Obviously, I was kind of teetering on the whole, like, do I watch Kakaider before Metalder? And I think it's fine to just watch, because Metalder's not like in any way related to Kakaider. That being said, I think I think it might be on Tubi. It might not be on Tubi. I could check, because I know it's somewhere. That I was like, seriously, it's in this place. But there was a film adaptation of Hakaider, which is like I believe an antagonist from Kikaider. I'm looking. Yeah, so Hakaider is yeah. So one Hakaider is on Tubi for whatever reason, and it's he's a villain from Kikaider. But I think even though Hakaider itself is even more detached from Kikaider than Metalder is in terms of like time, because the Hakaider movie was from like 1995, and Metalder's from like 1987, and then Kikaider is from I think from before Go Ranger. It might, but it also might actually. I'm gonna look that up. It's from before Go Rangers, from 1972. So between Kamen Rider and Sentai, Kikaider came out. But Metalder's inspired by Kikaider, and Hakaider is just a character from the series. So I think it would be beneficial if I were to watch the Hakaider movie. And then after Metalder, I'm finally gonna jump into Kamen Rider Black, which it feels like I should have done that a long time ago. Part of me wanted to like make Kamen Rider Black like my first Rider show, but I was hesitant in regards to the age of the show. Essentially, I thought I would have a better time watching something newer, but at the same time I really didn't feel I felt overwhelmed by all this stuff, and I wasn't sure where I wanted to go with all of that, because even like the ones that are like considered like, oh, this is the best show ever, like Double or Gaim or Build, for me at least, those just on a surface level just didn't really have something for me. They didn't really have that pull where I was like, yeah, this looks super cool, I want to watch that. And eventually I went for Kuga. For no other reason other than it was the first from the Heisei era. Whew, sorry. Now, I mean, granted, if age was like a factor, I mean, I could have watched Zero One, which was also the start to another era. But one, I hadn't heard the best things about Zero One at the time. I've heard better things now. Not also, I just in general, I am not the biggest fan of the suits. Well, I'll say I wasn't the biggest fan of the suits at the time. Looking at Rider, just on a basic level, just seeing all the main suits lined up in a bunch of things in a lot of promotional material, I do think that Zero One is like really good. Because at least in my opinion, the rider suits tend to be a bit over designed, whereas Zero One is very simple, very basic. It's a sort of a monochromatic, but it's not really. It's which I'm hoping I'm using the word monochromatic correctly, because that should not mean like black and white, but it's basically the color scheme is like black and yellow, or I guess like a really bright neon green. But also, I mean, it started Reiwa, but at the same time, it does have a lot of things behind it. Like there was I think there was some movie called like Kamen Rider Reiwa, the first generation, which I think might have been a like a Geo crossover. Again, I don't know Rider that much. But it felt to me like there probably was going to be some homework involved. And then with Kuga and just Heisei in general, it's definitely treated as its own thing for the most part. Like, in terms of the Kamen Rider chronology, it seems like Toei's either talking about Showa, Heisei, Reiwa, or Heisei Reiwa. So it felt to me, at least, that starting from Kuga would have further detachment from everything, especially given the amount of time that Kamen Rider shows were separate from each other. Because sure, there were the movies in the 90s, but Black RX came out in 1989, so it had been 11 years. It really was a fresh start, and I thought that start would be fresh for me. And there are some things that I could clearly tell were like, in some ways, like coy references. Not to mention that stuff like references and callbacks weren't going to be that much of an issue with something older like Kuga, just because there was a smaller pool to take from. But even so, like just that a spider kaijin showing up in the first episode, the bat being a big thing, I could tell that the grasshopper kaijin, that rode a motorcycle. I figured that one out. I think I know what that was supposed to be a play on. Anyway. I really don't think I'm gonna keep going for much longer. I think I'm gonna leave it after this day. I still don't like you. Alright. Because I think we're going to be fine. I don't see this company losing out too much, because I don't plan on making any big purchases today. You know, this expansion, that was a big purchase. Hello, sir. There you go. Have a wonderful day. Is my smile creepy? I think my smile might be creepy. So we're doing okay. It's not that expensive. There, it's down 20 cents. I did this for you. Let's keep going. So now I would need to consult someone who is more knowledgeable about this. But I think that Hakaiser in Zenkaiger is sort of a play on or tribute to Hakaider in Kikaider. But I don't know for certain, because I think I literally discounted it by 20 cents. You think you could give me a break, maybe? Have you considered that? Look, because I think I might have been on the Ranger wiki that that Hakaiser was basically just supposed to mean like a Kaiser. I understand. I can help you, sir. Because I do believe that Hakaiser's design is based on Ninja Captor. Which I think, personally, is pretty cool. There's a video that's been out for a little bit talking about the true status of Ninja Captor as a Sentai series. Because it is interesting. I, for one, believe that Go Ranger and Jack were just like not counted for the longest time. They weren't really counted from like Battle Fever J onward, but it appears that my information was incorrect in that regard. And I do think it is interesting. Looking back, that it was more of a conflict with Ishinomori that happened later on. That, Flashman was celebrated as the 10th Sentai. But by the time Live Man and Turbo Ranger were coming out, they were celebrated as the 10th Sentai. They did a 10th anniversary celebration again because of some reasons. For whatever reason, Go Ranger and Jack were not considered. And I mean, I'd always heard that O Ranger was the one to bring it back. They were the one, that was the season. But no, not really. I was I'm hoping for something good. Ooh, God, almost $500 that we made. And it was all thanks to me, only me. But yeah, I think it was Die Ranger, where in the first half of its run, it was being called the 15th Sentai, and then by the end, it was the 17th. But just publications, magazines, around that time, they tended to get things wrong, and that's why there's a banned episode of Alter 7. So that's really all there is to say. This is just going to be a short one. I started really late. But yeah. Maybe I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not sure. But, that was fun, I guess. But bye, everyone, for now.